I'm Nicki Minaj, and this
is Authenticity Radio.
Authenticity Radio with Slade Suiter.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all of my money and don't give two.
And now, your host, who has the hospitality of a fat and jolly innkeeper, Slade Suiter.
Hello and welcome to you. Today we have a promise fulfilled. The founder of MasterPeace is joining us today, Ilco Van Der Linde. How did we get a hold of this man? Do you remember last summer when we interviewed Vine Boon from the Netherlands? He was walking over a 12,000 kilometer journey through Europe, the Baltic region, Middle East, with his final destination ending up in Cairo, Egypt, at the foot of the pyramids. Well, he's walking for MasterPeace organization. Here is a clip of the conversation that I had with Vine Boon last summer. It is extremely wise what this person has done. Who is the founder?
The man who thought it up is a Dutchman called Ilco Van Der Linde, who organized something like this before, but then to attract attention and raise funds for the fighting of AIDS and HIV. It's the Dance for Life movement. That was his previous organization, and this is his new thing. So he's since he was 15 years old, he has always sought means to gather people around a certain social problem. And MasterPeace is his new baby, if you will. And but it's obviously he's not alone. He's doing it with people all around the world. The headquarters is in Egypt, so it's from the Middle East where this is organized. And yeah, it's an amazing organization, and I invite people to check out their website as well. It's masterpeace.org, and peace is written with EA. And there are some really inspiring projects already being organized all over the world, because the idea is that people organize things themselves. It's not a top-down organization, it's a bottom-up organization.
Bottom-up? Okay, what's his name again?
Ilco Van Der Linde.
Ilco. I would like to talk to Ilco, so I'm going to make this happen. Ilco, I want to talk to you. I want to interview you on this radio program. You are a person worth talking to, so I'm going to be after you. I'm going to find you, and hopefully you'll want to be interviewed on Authenticity Radio. Ilco Van Der Linde is the founder of MasterPeace, and we are so thankful to have you here today. Welcome, Ilco.
Thank you, Slade, for inviting. Yeah, you managed. You can persuade the cosmos.
You know, Ilco, I am just so tickled. I'm so thankful that you took time out of your very, very busy schedule to be with Authenticity Radio today. Now, MasterPeace is a pro-peace movement. It's not contra anything. It is pro-peace. It is focused on reducing the conflict in certain areas of our world. And you want to mobilize a few million people in the coming year?
Within the coming 10 years, we will mobilize several millions of people, you're right. And we will mobilize at least 400,000 new peace builders working in 400 areas all over the globe. And but it just started. So on this particular moment, we're in 25 countries. And in 30 regions, and most of them conflict areas. And but we're growing, yes, absolutely. Each time new partners come on board, and we work slowly first to our first global apotheosis being this MasterPeace concert next to the pyramids in Cairo in 2014. And then it will continue towards 2020. And we have a huge ambition there. You're right.
You know, it is absolutely, I'm just thinking about this. It is so incredible that Vine Boon, the man that we interviewed last summer, had left our studios on foot. He's literally walking across Europe, and he's located somewhere in Italy now. His final destination is going to be Cairo, Egypt, and participating in this peace concert at the foot of the pyramids. Can you share more about this concert? And what's the significance at the base of the pyramids?
Yeah, I'm happy to do so. It's to begin with, it will be on the International Day of Peace, the 21st of September. And because we want to make this day more loved and more known. And on that day, next to the pyramids in Cairo, we will organize the most heartwarming peace concert ever. And we will invite the popular artists from the major conflict areas in the world. You named some, like North and South Sudan, and indeed Israel, Iran, and Russia, Chechnya. But and we will invite the artists to perform together with their, let's say, opponent on one stage as a tribute to dialogue and disarmament. And we are preparing a global broadcasting of this concert, and we will combine it with educational programs, with seminars and lectures and talk shows. And we invite some Nobel Peace laureates to speech over there and maybe also perform together with the artist. We are inviting some well-known artists to perform over there, and we think it will be a mesmerizing moment of hope and positivity, and at least stimulating the communication on a lot of conflict areas that people hardly know, or they know, but they think, what can we do? We cannot change, and we cannot be involved, and while change will start with involvement. So this whole movement of MasterPeace is focused on creating heart connections, shooting arrows in the hearts of a lot of people, so they think, okay, so maybe I can be involved and change and be of value and use my talent for peace building. And this concert, with this broadcasting and with all the messaging, it will be an apotheosis in the process towards 2020. And then we will organize a second global peace concert in Hiroshima, in Japan. And so if right now, everybody who's listening, they can decide, okay, I want to get involved in MasterPeace, and how can I get involved? So we will talk about this later, I think. And but some will, for the first time hear about MasterPeace in 2014, and then we hope to inspire them to come on board towards 2020.
Talk about inspiration, Ilco. These are huge projects that you have undertaken in order to evoke social change. And this concert is just not embracing song and dance, it's also incorporating literature, film, photography, and many other modalities. And you're asking for artists on both sides of the conflict to come together and to form works of their own. What a strong catalyst this seems to be, to begin social change on the grassroots level.
Every social change only happens all social change only happens when civil society is involved, and especially artists, more musicians need to come on board. Sometimes I refer to what Mandela is saying on how it worked with breaking down apartheid. He himself says, it was crucial to have concerts all over the world, hit songs, and artists joining this movement, changing the whole perception on apartheid. And musicians and music and art, it can be crucial in mobilizing civil society. And on this particular moment, it's hardly used for peace building. So that's one of the main instruments of MasterPeace.
Ilco, what does this compound word peace building mean to you?
Okay, peace building, that is a verb. That is something I can do. And so I just prefer that word. I'm very happy with that word. And but often it will be the same as conflict resolution. We focus on having clubs all over the world, peace builders all over the world, using their talent, using music and culture and art and events and social media to work on dialogue and the prevention of armed conflict. So, whatever you call it, I call it peace building, others will call it conflict resolution. The only thing that counts is what will be the effect and how many people will join this effort. And it's what we're focusing on.
I can hear one of my listeners right now saying, I relate to this, I'm aligned with what you're talking about, Ilco, and I would like to go to this concert. My question is, where can I buy a ticket to go to this concert?
Yeah, it's good that you're asking this because we say to everybody, you can't buy the tickets, you need to earn them. And because peace building is a verb, so we try to inspire people to use their talent for peace building, and that's why we developed this campaign. And the concert will be a reward for people who started their initiatives in the coming 2 years. And as we heard, Wijnand is one of them. So one opportunity you have, I think many people want to travel for 3 years as he is doing, 2 years. And, last week, a couple started on a bike, on 2 bikes from Iran. Next month, a couple will start sailing and, but I think in the last months, in the summer of 2014, a lot of people can travel green and eye-catching towards the pyramids, and we encourage them to do so. It will be, then they are inspired by The Alchemist of Paulo Coelho, and one of the most famous novels of the world. And somewhere we thought, okay, so maybe nobody ever thought being this shepherd boy himself, traveling to the pyramids and finding a treasure, this time being our MasterPeace concert. And along the way, you can use your social media, you can do interviews and lectures on universities and show people your dedication for peace / MasterPeace. So this is one of the ways people can earn their invitation for the MasterPeace concert.
Oh, I just love The Alchemist, the shepherd boy walking all the way to the pyramids. That really inspired me. And it still does today. So how about someone like myself who probably doesn't have the time commitment to be able to make that walk? What can you suggest to someone like me who still wants to make a difference, who wants to do something for MasterPeace?
Yes. Now, traveling is not possible for everybody, but it's absolutely a way to learn more about other cultures and show your dedication and your leadership. But this is just one of the opportunities. Another one available actually for everybody is that hopefully after this interview they go to the website masterpeace.org, and then one of the first questions will be, if you start to create a profile, is what is your talent? And let's say your talent is designing a website. Then if you share that information with us, then it might be after 1 month we send you an email and we invite you to design the website for a peace project in Ethiopia or somewhere else. A peace project is searching for a web designer, and we link you with your talent with this peace initiative.
So you're helping people out by kind of creating like a talent base and connecting them with other people that may need their assistance in some shape or form or trade or something that they can offer.
Yeah, right. Because we truly believe most people aren't, they're not supporting peace because they don't want to, but they just have no idea how and where and what. So we need to facilitate this. So people with a certain talent, we are encouraging them to create a profile. And people with beautiful projects, we encourage them to show the projects and also share their needs. And we're already bringing people